Our island is in grave danger. Chapter 6, Season 3, which is looking like it's going to be a huge build-up. This huge live event that is happening very soon, but it looks like Fletcher Kane is preparing for this huge battle with not just Midas and a bunch of his friends, but also the Dark Lord Palpatine. See, when Fletcher Kane arrived on this island, he was a nobody. He had nothing. The only thing he had was a little bit of luck because he showed up on this island at a very right time. He showed up just before the battle between Dago and Shogun X. Because when Dago eliminated Shogun X, he witnessed a bunch of souls off this island Shogun X had been collecting since the start of Chapter 6. Escaping his body, a bunch of these souls looked for a portal through the spirit realm. The closest portal was the one used by Dago to release Jade from the spirit realm. But this portal is not as powerful as the rest of them on this island. And that is the reason why this portal required a lot of energy. Even the 0 point could not restart it. When it crash landed on this island and activated almost all of the portals, Diego had to forcefully open this portal temporarily. Now imagine all of these souls trying to enter this portal simultaneously. They could not handle all the pressure and it exploded. And the magical gold that was binding the portals together, this is a process called kintsugi in Japanese culture, the art of putting broken pottery pieces back together with gold. Same process was used to bind these portals together using these magical gold power. Since the portal explodes, this magical gold binding them gets splattered everywhere around this portal. After the end of the live event, this magical gold starts corrupting this area. Start to notice slowly but surely this gold is starting to spread. And everyone was shook from this huge live event. Fletcher Kane sees this as an opportunity. He starts hiring a bunch of people. Using the money that they have stolen from people on this island, he opens a company called Alpha. He starts mining the gold on this island, supplying it to different islands around Fortnite. Since he's got infinite amount of gold supply, he becomes rich overnight. Starts constructing golden mansions. He starts hiring a bunch of new people as well. Since he's now extremely powerful, he forbids anyone else to mine this gold. Then we start to see criminals show up on this island. They feel what Fletcher Kane doing is unfair, so they start stealing from Kane, robbing his banks, hijacking armored vehicles that transfers gold and money through different banks as well. Then one day, all of a sudden, we see Midas arrive on this island as well. His arrival confuses a lot of people because why would Midas need more gold? He can literally make gold. After speaking with him, it becomes quite clear that he is not after gold. He reveals to us that he is after the 0 point. Tells us that there is a reason why he is looking for the 0 point, but he is not going to tell us. But he feels like this island is in grave danger. Very first thing Midas does is he goes and speaks with Jade, because she is only human being that we know who has been inside of the spirit realm. Very first thing she says is, I'm worried about Diego. He's obsessed with the darkness he saw in the spirit realm. He thinks he can face it alone, but he is wrong. If he tries to face the heart of the darkness alone, he will lose. It will take him. Midas has always been curious about Diego ever since he got on this island, because he has a feeling that Diego is working with Fletcher Kane to find the 0 point. Jade describes this creature inside of the spirit realm as the heart of the darkness. See, Diego knows that there is this creature inside of the spirit realm who is trying to control this Fortnite island because he felt it while he was trying to connect with this portal to save Jade. Diego's goal is to defeat this creature inside of the spirit realm, and Fletcher Kane wants the same thing because Fletcher Kane tells us in a future dialogue that soon he's going to close all of his shops, so make sure to buy whatever you want before that. Maybe he's just preparing for this huge battle that is coming up very soon, and I think Fletcher Kane has a huge plan. I think using Fletcher Kane's wealth and Diego's magical experience, Kane is trying to create this giant wolf, defend this island against this evil creature because obviously there's a lot of gold at stake and he wants to keep them all. Jade says that the spirit realm wasn't dark or evil, but there was a dark presence there. Now, after hearing this from Jade, Midas thinks that he has found his evil creature that he has been looking for. Now, before he does anything, he goes straight to Jones and Hope because they have been on this island for a while and he wants to get more information. Hope and Jones tells Midas everything that they know, and they all decide to team up to find this 0 point shard. Very first thing Midas tells Jones to do is go speak with someone who has been inside of the spirit realm, and that is obviously Night Rose. Very first thing Night Rose tells Jones is dark things I've seen inside of the spirit realm. Are you sure we can face them? This tells us that something big is going to show up on this island, something dark, and there's a bunch of them as well, not just one. It looks like these creatures has a leader. This leader might be controlling Night Rose because she says, I sense something, and then she hesitates and she says, but perhaps it's nothing. Even Agent Jones starts getting suspicion and questions Night Rose. He says, I feel like you're holding something back. She replies, I can't describe what I sense, and I'm not sure you'd believe me if I did. I think at this point, Agent Jones remembers a similar event has taken place before as well in Chapter 2. During this live event, we start to see a bunch of these Star Destroyers arrive on this island. Then we hear this voice.
At last, the work of generations is complete. The great error is corrected. The day of victory is at hand. The day of revenge. The day of the Sith.
At the time, Agent Jones used to work for the Imagine Order, and he has not forgotten this voice. He expected this person to arrive on this island, but he never did. And the reason for that is because he was creating this huge plan. Starts sending his agents like Kylo Ren and Darth Vader. Every now and then, we start to see Star Destroyer on the island, hovering over, spying on us. Little did we know this was actually a huge build-up for this massive event that is coming up in Chapter 6, Season 3. After realizing what is happening, Jones says we have to solve this mystery before someone scarier does. Jones also tells us that there are more than one 0 point shards. If this creature manages to get his hands on these shards, he will be infinitely more powerful. Now, who is this creature and what is Midas trying to do? See, this creature in the spirit realm is in fact a Palpatine, leader of the Dark Force from Star Wars. Everything suggests to us that Midas is in fact working with a Jedi, the enemies of a Palpatine, and Midas has been looking for this evil creature, and it looks like he has finally found him. Now, Chapter 6 Season 3 is only going to be 1 month long. It's not going to be a proper full season, just like OG PUBG Fortnite and Fortnite Remix. This is going to be a Star Wars collaboration season, and also this whole season is going to be a build-up to a huge live event at the end of next season. Bunch of evidence suggests that during this live event, we are going to see this dam break and flood the entire island because we are already starting to see cracks. Now there is a tunnel that is being built right next to it by Fletcher Kane. Either him or maybe Palpatine, the island is going to be flooded the season after Chapter 6, Season 3, which is a summer season, so expect Star Wars to arrive in Chapter 6, Season 3. I will keep you guys updated. Please leave a like, subscribe, and use code SMJM #ad. My name is Sam Jam. I love you, fams. Peace out.